hate that.
Hi, Nancy.
See you later.
Bye.
Okay, so before we set this antenna thing up on her car, technically it'd be easier just to write these rules down, but either way, 2 doors continue ahead. At first 4 doors with no... Interesting. If it's exactly 3 doors and one of them is square, then not. So, okay, well.
The jammer should go here. All I need to do next is match the colored terminals.
How does these terminals match up? What? What? Oh. Or not? Okay, I'm supposed to drag it along. We can't let them cross. Green's gonna be an issue. Okay, hold off on blue. Hold off on blue. No, but that completely traps blue in.
That's it. Signal is getting jammed. Time to hurry.
Oh. 5C21B. Oh, come on. 5C21B. 5C21B. Nope. Nope. 5C21B. Rectangular, blah, 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 relatively stable. What? Ice trials, rectangular. Cool time, relatively stable, occasionally rolled off when halfway melted, okay, but may roll off. Oh, this is... Well, shit. Camera. Here, evidence. I know I probably don't need to do this, but what the hell ever. Alarm. So basically, this is all her prep. Stakeout, Drew House, see Nancy leave for Old Town Hall. Driving from Nancy to hometown, 26 minutes. Drew House to Dalton School Tunnels, 2 minutes. School Tunnel to town, 13, okay. This is basically all of her preparation. She has her headshots here.
That's definitely enough isopropyl alcohol to burn down Town Hall.
Don't know. That does not speak well to me that we had to grab a screwdriver. Okay. I just want to see what else is left before we touch that bag. She's... How, mature of her.
This is definitely enough evidence for the chief to know it was Brenda. Brenda!
Nancy? Lose something? I'll be honest, I was not expecting to see you here. Clever move with the jammer.
This is how you got into town hall to start the fire, isn't it?
If you have to ask, do I need to bother to answer?
Why? Why would you do this?
You've got the next 10 to 20 years to figure that out. I'll give you a hint. If they give you TV privileges in the big house, you'll be seeing a lot of me.
But why frame me?
If I didn't, you'd screw up everything for me. And now, you can't. Ha, here it is. Take a good look. It may look like a tape, but to you, it's the final nail in your coffin.
I need to get out of here and stop Brenda before she broadcasts whatever is on that tape. She locked me in. I need to find another way out.
Okay. Okay.
Stuck. Oh, there has to be a way to get this open.
Okay, that's the door we came in. So there's 4 doors. Oh my god, this is the thing about the rules. This is why I want to write them down so I don't have to keep looking here. First 4 doors with no squiggly, take square. Or not the square, but the rod. Is there a squiggly? Okay, so 1. Two doors. Okay, so the omega symbol. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, only 2 doors contain exactly 3 doors. First 4 doors, blah blah blah. If 3 symbols match, then take center of one that matches. If entered through this. Okay, so not the circle. The squiggly is next to... Oh my god. See, this is why I should have written it down. Just because I can and have it in front of me, then referring back to this. It says to... Oh, I must have went the wrong way. Omega. 3 doors. Symbol. If exactly 3 doors and one of them is a square, then not omega or circle. 3 doors. Well, the problem is you also need to keep match of which door you came through and what out of. If only 2 doors, then continue ahead else. If only 2 doors, then continue ahead else. Exactly 3 doors, and one of them is square, then not that or that. The first 4 doors with no, take the rectangle. If entered through arc or ellipse or circle, then not circle. If the squiggly is next to the rod. Okay, if there's a squiggly, it's not next to the rod. So then that means, oh my god, that probably is great. Then take the omega. Okay, we're starting at square. 1, 2, 3. 3 of them. Is there a squiggly? No, there is not. We just came through the Mega as well. Okay. There's 3 doors, one of them is square. Then go through the square. Squiggly. Straight ahead. Ellipse. Straight ahead. Well, this is the door I came through, so... Mega. Squiggly is not to this. Square. Really only this door then. Did I actually make it out?
Ha! I knew we were getting close. Today just keeps on getting better. Chief, I've got something you need to see.
Nice job, Nancy.
Could no longer contain the darkness inside herself. In a desperate act, she set the night sky ablaze. Perhaps we'll never know what caused Nancy Drew to strike the match that forever changed this town. But one thing is certain. River Heights will be a safer place with Nancy Drew behind bars. With a heavy heart, we must forever say goodbye to a former hero and look bravely. Excuse me, I'm in the middle of a broadcast.
Brenda Carlton, you're under arrest.
No, this isn't happening. You can't do this. Get your hands off of me. You don't want to mess with me. I've got dirt on all of you. I could ruin every single one of you.
Yeah, that's a risk we'll have to take. Back to you, Jim.
Dear Hannah, Brenda was right about one thing. Her broadcast did make it all the way to the national news. Just not exactly the way she had intended. Not the type to let a little thing like a prison sentence get in the way of her ambition. She's already started working the weather news desk at Heights Regional Correction Center. I'm sure she'll work her way to the lead anchor desk during the next 10 to 20 years. While Tony had nothing to do with the fire, she did show her true colors. As the details of the case emerged, public support for Tony fell to an all-time low. Tony quietly removed her name from the ballot, but remains behind the counter at Scoop. It'll be a while before any of us go out for ice cream again. To everyone's surprise, the time capsule survived the fire. And sure enough, when it was opened, J.P. Bennington's so-called stolen property was recovered. After decades, Alexei was finally vindicated. Dad is working on formally pardoning Alexei of all wrongdoing. For once, Alexei seems pretty happy. When I asked him if he's interested in being a detective again, he said, never again. But he did say he would be happy to help anytime. Deirdre is still Deirdre. She's throwing a post-clues challenge party this weekend. Not surprisingly, Ned's been invited. And not surprisingly, Bess, George, and I have not. Not that we go anyway. The town hall is set to be demolished soon and replaced with a new museum celebrating the history of River Heights. Word is that Alexei may be asked to be head curator. Now that I've been publicly exonerated, the town has really started to show its support again. My neighbors have gotten together to repair our window, and my house is overflowing with notes of support and baked treats. For me, it's just nice to no longer be public enemy number one. As the winners of the Clues Challenge, I got to choose what to place in the time capsule. I'm pretty happy with what I chose to put in there. If you think about it, you'll be able to figure out what it is. Or you could always wait 50 years until it's reopened. Finally, I couldn't have gotten through everything without help from the best friends a girl could have. And, of course, your wonderful gift basket. Can't wait to see you. Love, Nancy.
What of the following is not a flavor at the ice cream shop? Berry Blast. Okay, for thoroughly reviewing the files, belly full, not working on an empty stomach, cartographer, knowing your way around town, for trying the flavors, finding a hint surprise, for trying to get through. For trying to get through, what? Fire specialist for tracking down the possible starters, legal lawyer for following the paperwork, for the love of the game. Oh, the number game. I guess I didn't play it that many times. A quotable noter for successfully swapping. Oh. Didn't I at least do it once? Team player for getting everyone involved, and then I got my trivia tamer because I remembered all the ice cream. Silly me.
Halfway across the world, beyond Cairo and the ancient pyramids, a lost world rises from the shifting desert sands. I've joined leading archaeologists to help unearth a site that some say may be the true tomb of Egypt's legendary lost queen. But once I arrive, rumors of terrifying curses fly, and stories of the site's deadly past begin to surface. It's up to me to solve an ancient riddle and find Egypt's legendary lost queen before a curse as old as the pharaohs themselves seals my fate forever. Join me in my next adventure, Tomb of the Lost Queen.
I let that play despite the fact that I definitely don't even have that game. Either way, so that was Nancy. Is it actually showing the photos I took? Anyway, that was Nancy Drew, Alibi in Ashes. I guess as a review for the game, I like what they set out to do. I just don't think it was executed as well as it could have. I think one of the main things is that Nancy, the whole calling thing, you have to call Nancy in order to actually be able to switch between any of the characters. And this I'm starting with the nitpicky bites, nitpicky kind of stuff before, and then there's the audio trying to get Deirdre's voice singled out in the video file in the Brenda's van. I did not like that puzzle. It's because, like the puzzle in the police station where you're trying to figure out the password for St. Peter is trial and error, except you know what the rules are, you know what the guidelines are in order to figure it out. With the whole audio file, I literally guessed, I didn't even. Oh, is that how much ice cream? 7 ice creams, 1 shake, 1 soda. Okay, that's how much ice cream I bought. $40 worth of ice cream. $30 worth of ice cream, soda, and shakes. But yeah, I like the premise that they set out, but I guess the main problem is that I couldn't, right from the beginning, the whole setup my suspension of disbelief was just not there. Oh, there's no bloopers? Okay. Yeah, my suspension of disbelief wasn't there, and it kind of threw me off just because it was so weird. Like, she goes there, follows the clue, okay, and then literally the instant she comes out, the reporter starts questioning her. It just threw me off, and I'm like, I can't believe this scenario at all.
Hi, I'm Nancy Drew. This is my center of...
Nancy, we don't need to hear you talk. But yeah, I think that's mainly it. It was a nice premise they got going, but it wasn't executed as well as it could have been. terms of suggestions, I think one of the main things, yeah, as I already stated, being able to switch between the characters without having to call through Nancy. I don't know if that was a specific game design choice or like do they do beta testing or like testing the game with players, stuff like that. I don't know, but if it was a specific choice to do it that way, I don't know why. Unless there's just gave too many options of what you can do, and then if you don't check back with Nancy, you get stuck in the game. But either way, you can get stuck in the game anyway. If you see me play this game and talk to every single person again and again, hoping something new will come up. But I think honestly, a large part of this for me is just how the story began and the fact that I couldn't believe they were arresting her already. I don't know. They were just like, is this what small town justice looks like? Because I hope not. But either way, thank you for liking if you like. Thank you for subscribing if you subscribe. Thank you for favoriting if you favorited. Thank you for commenting if you commented. And thank you for simply clicking on this video. Next playthrough will be Master Thief Raven Legacy. I literally cannot remember the beginning name, but I forgot that someone gifted me a game, and technically I should have been playing that one first. But until next time, guys, see ya!